What's going on, folks? Once again, Georgie and I find ourselves camping. This time we're in Lake George, New York. This is not my first time here. I've come here with family, I think once, and then we've driven through here once before. But we just got to our campsite. We, as usual, getting started right away. Want to go hike Cat Mountain, so we're gonna head over that way, and then probably head into the village for dinner. Got some new gear that I'm looking forward to testing out, and yeah, it was Georgie's birthday yesterday, so this is a birthday trip. We're very excited. So here's the campsite. We're heading out, as I told you, so I haven't pulled the car where we're planning on. We're a little closer to this site than we'd like. I just found a nail in the ground. It's kind of weird. Okay, but planning first, I'm checking if there's any more nails here, but the initial plan was to pull the car up here. It's probably the most level surface in the site, and then yeah, we'll set up here. But the new gear we got is these two backpacks, Georgie's and my own, and I got some trekking poles that I'm pretty excited to use. So Georgie just tied her hair up. You can wish the birthday girl a happy birthday in the comments. And we're gonna go do some hiking. Just got to the parking lot of Edgecombe Pond, which is the beginning of the trail to Cat Mountain. There is zero service, but we are gonna trek up. It's like a 3.5 mile hike if we go out and back on Red Trail. Then there's a loop you could do, Red and Blue Trail, which makes it a little over 4 miles, but we'll see how Red is. For time's sake, we'll maybe just go back down if it's doable. Gotta get used to walking with these things.
Yeah, right.
Went around the backyard a little bit, but this is it.
This one here?
Seems like it, at least.
I see footsteps. Did you look up anything about
Wildlife?
Yeah.
Not much. I assume it's the same old. It's northeast black bears. I mean, for some reason they like advertising the moose, but I highly doubt.
I think probably just because it's a mountain
Yeah.
village.
Hello.
Hi.
Good. How are you?
What?
Heard like stories that I saw on YouTube that like some people started like by refusing to use trekking poles, and then they went to one, and then they were like, two's the way to go.
Interesting.
I mean, think about it, it's gonna be uneven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nice breeze. Exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Holy cow.
Haha.
Oh my gosh.
That is beautiful. Wow. This is intense.
Yeah. Nobody said anything about this part.
No.
It's cool.
It's very steep though.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a good view just right up here.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That is awesome.
This is insane.
Wow.
Absolutely insane.
It's gorgeous.
Holy cow.
What's cool is too, it's literally mountains all around you.
Where do you think? Let's see about it.
Let's see. I don't know, is there any red paint anywhere? I think it's this way actually. Yeah, it's here. It's along this ridge. Wow. That is so cool.
Oh my gosh, that's an incredible view.
We just made it to the top of Cat Mountain. The views are incredible. When we went to the White Mountain National Forest, we were surrounded in mountains, but it was pretty low visibility when we were there due to West Coast wildfire smoke, surprisingly enough, even in the Northeast. But this is just insane. These trekking poles came in awesome. I loved them. It's like 6 o'clock and I'm just gonna take it in and then decide if we're gonna go down the blue trail to make it a loop or back down the red trail.
Loop!
Well, the GoPro died, but we're gonna take the loop, see something different on our way down. So if there's any magic moments, I will pull this camera out. If not, you'll see us back at the trailhead. We just got back to the trailhead. We are the only car here, but we saw a couple people. There were a few cars here when we started and we saw most of them making their way back, but we made it. Beautiful trail, nothing too crazy. We're right outside a little town just down the road from Lake George called Bolton Landing. We're gonna go grab a bite to eat there and then set up camp for the night.
Yeah!
Happy birthday. Good morning. It's like 9 a.m. We decided to take a little walk once we broke down the camp down to the lake. There's a beach access on the campsite, so we're gonna check it out before we head into the village. It's Georgie's first time in Lake George Village, but it's gonna be a little familiar to me, but I was a lot younger when I was there, so it's gonna be cool to see. And then our plan is to go to Black Mountain today, which is on the other side of the lake, and it's the highest mountain in the Lake George Wild Forest. It's like a little over 2,600 feet, so it's gonna probably be our highest climb, I think. I have to see what the biggest one we did in New Hampshire was, but either way, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Just got to the Black Mountain trailhead. Parking lot's actually full, so we're parking just over to the side here. I think we'll be fine, but we had some neighbors last night that started playing the drums, doing some kumbaya, and I had the song stuck in my head all morning, so we just got the Allman Brothers to cleanse myself. But it is literally dead quiet here, other than Georgie zipping her bag right now. But if I step away, it is so peaceful. The only thing I can hear is birds and a bug. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'll do the same.
The bugs, yesterday were fine.
I thought so.
Granted, there were bugs, but I feel like they're stuck.
Hitting the trail now. Gonna start the all trails tracking. there's a couple routes. We could either do out and back to Black Mountain Summit, or we could do like a Black Mountain Summit and then the Lake George Trail. Lake George Trail. We did a gorge trail in Acadia. I'm just getting muddled up. But looking forward to it. Yeah.
It said on all scales it's labeled as moderate.
Yeah.
So was the one yesterday.
Yep. It'll probably get steeper as we approach now.
The one yesterday was like steep the whole way. I felt like, or steep a good chunk of the way.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Cool.
It is. Here it comes with the wildflowers.
So cool. Wow, that's pretty.
It is. Yeah, I think it's up there, but it's gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. We're not even at the top yet, but there was like no views, but totally worth it for this first one. It's absolutely beautiful. Behind us over there is actually Vermont. You've got the Green Mountain National Forest, but everything behind us here is the Adirondacks. It is.
Oh, I see.
It's awesome.
It's so scattered.
It is very. It's cool.
Here you go. Well, something.
There is probably a little view here. A little sneaky one. Oh wow, the other direction up here is so many little islands. So we're on our way down a different way than we came. We're doing the loop, so it's going to be a long boy. It's like 7.7 miles all in, but we just found this little sneaky viewpoint. A lot of islands down there, which is very cool. This is a very tight trail. We're enjoying it though. It's going to go by some ponds and eventually bring us back where we started. There's a beautiful view up top. Sick.
Very cool.
So we just stumbled across a lean-to shelter and an outhouse. Georgia needs the bathroom, but I don't think she's willing to use this one. There's no toilet paper. But It's kind of terrifying, but cool. This lean-to is pretty crazy too. To think that people will spend the night in this thing. Got your picnic table, fire pit, and then a deep shelter. Probably just sleep on.
Carve their names in.
Yeah, it's amazing. And you got a nice view of a pond down there. GoPro died. We've probably got 2 miles left. We're trekking on. We'll film anything that seems worthy of it. Starting to get a little drizzle. Luckily, that didn't happen while we were approaching the summit. We really don't have much longer to go, so it ain't gonna kill us. Just made it back to the familiar fire road. Put the trekking poles on the back, and we are inbound to the trailhead / parking lot. About 6.8 miles in. Assume this is like another mile about. So yeah, all in all, great hike. What did you think?
Yes.
Nice. We're gonna go back to the village now. It stopped raining. Hopefully that's the case for the rest of the evening. Plan on getting some dinner.
Ice cream!
And then Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah!
And do a little exploring, shopping, whatever it entails. Be a good time. We made it. 7.5 miles.
Yeah!
Feeling good. We're gonna go into the village. Just had a delicious dinner. The waitress brought us about 5 lemonades before Georgie finished her first. And she was just trying to get out of there, but couldn't because of her other customers. So she was just over accommodating for us, which was really nice of her, but a little cold now. It rained a lot and cooled off. And I did not bring a jacket. I brought a jacket, I didn't bring a sweatshirt. So, better safe than sorry if it does start to rain again. Putting the jacket on. Just like Georgie. We've got a beautiful view of the lake here. We're down by the battlefield, and we are going to take a walk around the village. That one there behind the cloud, we climbed that one today.
Yeah, we did. Legalize it. Taxes. I mean...
Propaganda on Lake George. Just got back to the campsite. Gonna pop up the nest and then go buy some firewood. It's our last night. It was only a 2-day, 3-day if you include tomorrow, but 2 nights here in Lake George. Still feel like we got in a lot though, so I'm sure we'll be back some other time. But
yeah, we will.
I'm just gonna pop the tent up and then celebrate the last night with a fire. Good morning, folks. We are midway to home. Stopped at the Catskills Park. We are on like Schuts Road, I don't know how to pronounce it, but we're gonna go to Kaaterskill Falls, and we don't really know what trail we're taking. We've just looked at maps and made our own way, but we're looking forward to it. I've got no GoPro, so it's just gonna be the phone, but we got some rain, so it should be cool. We got to see the top of the waterfall, probably the biggest waterfall I've ever seen. Now we're going to the lower falls to see it from a different perspective. It has all these signs, but I think we're capable. These are like stairs. That was a beautiful waterfall. We just climbed back up the staircase that led down to it and found a trail that leads to Inspiration Point. It's like 1.2 miles this way, and then up above, kind of near the trailhead, we saw one that would be 0.9, so it's an extra 2.1 miles, but instead of doing an out and back, we're just going to do this little loop to the point instead and enjoy the ride before we get back on the road.
Yeah, it is cool. It's like the road that
That got wet? Even the torch one?
Yeah.
It's crazy that this is a trail barely on all trails, and it is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Just got back to Inspiration Point. I got here for the first time. It is definitely giving us inspiration to come back here though. We have to head back, unfortunately. Otherwise, if we had more time here, we probably would have tried to scale one of these boys. We're on the slopes of South Mountain, but it's about 2,400 feet. The one across from me is Catterskill High Peak. It's like 3,400. So that would be the biggest mountain we've climbed, but you can actually see a river down there in the valley. It's gorgeous. We will be back, Catskills.
Yes, we will.
Finished the hike. We stopped at this little local market called Circle W, which is funny because, I mean, I think Circle K's are all over the place, but we've got one in my hometown, so it's kind of funny. It's Circle W. But I've got a tasty sandwich coming my way, as does Georgie. And we're just gonna eat it here before we hit the road back home. So thanks for watching. We had a blast, and we'll see you on our next trip.